comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Dart. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Covers his great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing, Dart. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys! Kevontae Turpin. 72 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The vet still has plenty of arm strength, airing it out on his very first pass of the game for a long touchdown. And my favorite part is he's still celebrating like it's his first touchdown. You don't make it in the NFL as long as he has unless you love the game.
Giants nothing. Brandon offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
To throw now, Dart.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Kobe Durant. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown.
Javonte Williams
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Giants nothing. Brandon offering
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
To the air, Dart. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing his Dart. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Dart.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pull it out. La primera. Pull it out, mom.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Dart. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Dart. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton from 6 yards away. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Giants 7.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop him with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on fourth down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. To throw, Dart. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jalen Thompson picks it. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Giants 7.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
An incomplete
Lay
pass
down,
on that
dude.
last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I love you too.
Throwing, Prescott. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Out of the gun, they run with blue. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On 1st down, it's blue. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal. at the 12-yard line.
Prescott now. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Kevontae Turpin with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing his dart. Dancing to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw his dart. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Looking to throw, dart. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
To the air once more is Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
First down, New York.
To throw now, Dart. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing, dart. Under pressure, and they get to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
third and long. They'll look to throw.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is incomplete.
Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Gun. Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be touched down here.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Coming
up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. One more time on the push. And I don't know that he got there. A lot of pushing and shoving, but they're going to mark him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They run for it. Here's Blue. And they're going to score again. Another touchdown as they just handed their totals. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately their running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Giants 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback.
I finished strong, fellas.
To the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. And they try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Giants.
To the air, Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First down, Giants.
Dart going to look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 55. Giants 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Dart. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
At the Cowboys' 2-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.